I'm sorry to interrupt. Hello everyone. It's been a while. Let's put the trailer back on. So I came back from the toilet and then I decided I want to have a quick snack before the stream. So I unpaused and then I had some blackberries. Anyway, hello GMP, hello Snake. Wait, I have 6 viewers. Where the fuck is... Oh, I closed my fucking Twitch dashboard like a donut. It's saying 2 viewers for me right now. Right. Anyway, so blind hacked percent run. So I want to talk through a few things before I start. First of all, I've been spending the past like hour and a half just setting up this because quite recently I had to reinstall Windows and basically and I had to reinstall like everything, OBS, everything. So yeah, basically all the scenes and the scene that you're looking at now I had to recreate from scratch. Yes, still Windows 10. I didn't want to install Windows 11 because Pop Runs is coming up so soon, and I'm setting things up now. I don't want to have to set it up again before Pop Runs. So I intend to get Windows 11, but I'll probably leave it for after Pop Runs. Anyway, so I set all of this up. Something else I set up is these splits. So this is a quick botch job that I spent about 10 minutes doing. These aren't proper hacked percent splits, but these are the best I could come up with. I basically looked at all the splits we have on the auto splitter and I put the ones that make sense in the correct order, and then I edited the auto splitter code to account for these. What botch? I mean, it's fairly common in the UK. I probably learnt it from Tom Scott, but like I'm pretty sure I would know it even if I hadn't learnt it from Tom Scott. So anyway, I've got the auto splitter script. I've got cheat engine with a hotkey to give myself 1,000 light seeds. Right, so blind hacked percent run. What does that mean? Because obviously it's not a completely blind run. I have 1,000 hours on the game, so it's not like I'm playing from scratch. But I haven't seen a hacked percent run in like 2 years. I remember Drep was streaming it like 2 years ago, and that's the last I saw of hacked percent. I've thought about what I'm gonna do briefly. I've not given it too much thought. So I know I'm gonna start off, do the 3rd fight skip, go to temple, get all the 4 plates, and then I'll do warrior, concubine. I'll heal Heaven's Stare because I don't know how to do the hunter without healing Heaven's Stare. So that's not blind run material, but I will learn how to do that eventually. And finally, the hunter, and we finish the game. I don't know if Drep did Blueless Warrior Airwalk. I suspect he didn't. But speaking of Blueless Warrior Airwalk, I did not forget, GMP. We are doing this. See, when I'm saying I've been spending the past hour and a half setting shit up, I fucking mean it. I've been setting everything up. This is gonna be a stream like the ones before. Alright, and I haven't played this game in a very long time either, so this is also gonna be a derust run. I'm curious what time I'm gonna be able to pull off. Yeah, you have 2 pending requests, so I did one of those. So, yeah, I will reset if I fail AI break. That's, I'm just gonna get that out of the way, but otherwise this is gonna be, for the most part, a no reset run. Maybe I'll reset if I fail third fight skip. We'll see. Okay, I'm excited for this. D-Rust blind run. Let's go. Ah. I go this way, right? Oh my god. I really haven't done this in like a year. Let's see if I can pull off AI break. Hey! Oh, I got all of this first try after like a year. Okay, that was a bit shit, but... Ah, fuck. Okay, that's fine. I'll continue this. I'm incredibly rusty. Honestly, I did way better than expected. Oh my god, GMP, you're giving me more submissions. Okay, this is some highly potato movement. I'm supposed to be in the cutscene by like 47 or something, but that's fine. D-Rust run.
No, he's nothing to do with this. No!
So the auto splitter is working so far, so that's good. Hopefully I haven't messed up any code and it will work for the entire run. But like I said, some of these splits are a bit nonsensical. Like, there are gonna be gaps where there's no split for a huge amount of time, and then the other way around as well.
They're trying to kill you.
Okay, fine. Keep your secrets. But at least tell me how to...
Oh, does Ferdy owe your drink because I
Got to get to the temple.
did the cutscene in 47 seconds
Put me down now.
in like 2 tries or something? I can't remember.
Release her!
Yeah, I made a custom code. Like I said, this was a botch job.
I have lost my donkey. Follow
Yeah, there's a pinned message on my Discord with everything everyone knows.
Release her. I'm not holding her hostage. It's you she's running away from.
The game audio might be a bit quiet. I think it's okay on stream. I can't remember what I used to stream at back in the day.
Then where's that temple?
Okay, third fight skip.
You go. I'll follow.
Oh my, there's no way I'm gonna get this first try. No way. Not the fast way anyway. We'll see. Oh my lord. Nah. No, I'll keep going. I'll keep going. I'm not gonna reset. Yeah. Like, I haven't done this in like a year. Allow me. Alright, second attempt already better though. Getting back into it. Shit. Ah, fuck. Oh. Nice. So I believe I can just do this. Ah, no, I hit the cutscene.
Under the tree.
Okay, I think it's not too long. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Obviously, this is a fucking blind run. In an actual prepared run, I would know precisely where to go. I don't know the fucking NMG way. This is... Have I not told you this is a blind run? And by blind, I don't mean blindfolded like my other actual blindfolded run. Which I still need to learn. Alright, temple door clip. No way I'll pull this off either, but...
What are you doing up there?
I did it. Oh, you... I mean... Hang on, I'll talk later. You fucking kidding me? I forgot where I should go to pop out. Alright, fuck it. No temple door clip then. This is so bad so far. Yo, Elika, where the fuck are you at? Elika, yo. I think I broke Elika. I broke Elika. We have to do temple door clip. Ah, for fuck's sake. I'm so bummed out that I did temple door clip first try and then it just didn't work. Yeah, it's from TFSW. To respond to your comment, GMP, I know that the skip exists, I just don't know how to do it. But maybe you're saying you know how to do it, which in that case, fair enough. It looks like the temple arrive split is broken though. Because I'm fairly sure it should have split by now. Okay. That's how that should have looked. Oh, I don't remember how to do this fight optimally. So currently I'm probably like 5 minutes behind world record already. Maybe not 5. Like 3.
I cannot lose you again.
Father, no! I beg of you!
Father?
Alright, let's do this. Alright, I actually did do that fight optimally.
Father, no!
So I'm fairly sure the split failed. I'm not sure why that is.
Let's get out of here.
Oh.
Come on.
I mean, I roughly remember what to do anyway.
I think we need a better
I think I'm supposed to like hold A direction and jump here. I can't remember which direction though. Maybe this? Nope, that's the precise opposite direction.
We have to get out of here.
What are these things?
Aramin's sword.
Hopefully the auto splitter works and it just broke on that particular split rather than the entire auto splitter. Hey Yako, tell you something nice? Well, I'm playing this game, that's nice. I'm supposed to switch the controller here, aren't I? Oh, it was supposed to be on one of those jumps, actually. Ah, whatever. Tis a good game, exactly. Okay, I think the auto splitter just doesn't work. I don't know why. Maybe I remember like back in the day when I used to use custom auto splitters a lot. LiveSplit was extremely particular about
Any more of your relatives gonna try and kill us?
how
It's your
you
father who wants to end the world.
load the auto splitter. I remember like there was something stupid where you could load a custom auto splitter and then you would like
Just squish us flat.
change your layout or change your splits or something,
Not fully.
and it would
Temple must still have the power to contain him.
reverse back to the default auto splitter. So I'm guessing because I don't really see what problem I could have had with the code. Maybe I did because I didn't really do it properly, but it's also possible that it's just still reading the default code for whatever reason.
We have to stop him.
We have to get out of here.
Fine, run. But you're not going to get very far.
Oh, I was on my way home. I had more gold than you could.
Well, that's fine. The auto splitter is not a big deal. These splits are botched up anyway.
All right. Which one of these things do we need to do whatever to?
I know there are two ways to do a custom splitter. I think there's one through a layout and one through splits. I used the one through splits.
We'll have to get to these four. Then we can see what's happening.
Oh, right. Did I even give myself 1,000 light seeds?
Carpet's this thick.
Hopefully I did just now. Shit. Cheat engine. Where the fuck's cheat engine at? Hello, why the fuck did you not attach to the game? Oh, fantastic. Why is it not attached? Let me restart cheat engine. Shit. Nice tech issues. Excuse me for the noise. Okay, didn't save my hotkey. That's also fantastic. Okay. Yeah, the splits method seems awful indeed. I just never used the other one.
We have to use these powers to get up to the fertile grounds.
Yes, they were used to protect them.
You're gonna have to teach me how to use them.
I wonder if I'll still get sub-estimate. If I do, then, well, the estimate was probably even too big. If I can get it on a fucking D-Rust blind run. Hey, I did say, though, that I'll start learning the category more than 2 days before the marathon, and I was not lying. It is now 7 days until the marathon.
Fertile grounds in the City of Light and the Royal Palace.
Act percent is where you can use cheat engine to give yourself light seeds. So basically these plates that I'm unlocking now, you're supposed to collect light seeds to be able to unlock them.
That will allow us to enter fertile grounds in the City of Light and the
Say,
Royal
the
Palace.
next time you want to win your daughter back, you could try just giving her a pony. The apocalypse doesn't really cut it.
That will allow us to enter fertile grounds in the City of Light and the Royal Palace.
Hey,
The start of this run is fucking fun.
One of the powers of Ramaz. We can reach more of the fertile grounds. Let's go to them. I am strong enough.
Yeah, true, GMP. But yeah, the start of this run All of this would usually be like after a very difficult first 40 minutes of the any percent section, more like 45. But here it's like, well, it's a difficult 3 minutes. What's up, Eunice?
If you come, if you help us heal the land.
Thanks for the sub. I'll be rich. Another dad fight. Nah. Oh, what the fuck is this? I'm very curious as to... I actually don't know how good is world record.
What more can he do?
Wait, I think in world record, Drep kills the hunter first, now that I think about it. Because I remember he sent me a video of some shit in King's Gate, which you would only need to do if you killed the hunter first. But this is a fucking blind run, so I don't know. I'm not quite, but almost rooting this on the spot. Because I decided to do a blind run maybe a week ago. And so, whether I wanted to or not, it's been in the back of my mind. Every now and then I'd think about it. And think, oh, what order would I kill the bosses in, and so on. So, and something that I thought of earlier today is that I won't be able to skip the
The visions aren't from Aramis.
cutscene after killing the concubine, because in order to skip it you need to heal Coronation Hall, and I highly doubt healing Coronation Hall is faster than watching the cutscene. I also won't be able to skip the warrior cutscene, but we can't skip that one anyway. I mean, we're able to, but we can't finish the game if we do.
Maybe with your magic we can.
I should be able to skip the alchemist cutscene just fine. Wait, no. The concubine cutscene shouldn't be there anyway, because it's not loaded if Coronation Hall is not healed, isn't it? So maybe I'm wrong. Now that I think about it, we should be able to skip it. Okay, so that's nice.
Let's see if we can really.
Because I don't know how to get to the observatory without healing Heaven's Stair. Actually, now that I think about it, okay, so I can climb up to where the fight with the alchemist is. Let's think this through. I can climb up to where the fight with the alchemist is. And I fight him, so I definitely have to fight him. Because I don't know how to do the skip where you don't have to fight him. So then the question is, do I actually have to go heal the... Ah, yes, I think I do. Because the exit door is closed. So I still have to heal Heaven's Stair. The cringe cutscene of this game. Yeah, I mean... the windmills cutscene is pretty cringy as well. I did remember to delete the cutscenes. I remember when I first got my new PC, the very first run I did, I forgot to delete the cutscenes. The vision cutscenes, that is. And I had to subtract 46 seconds from my final time or whatever. The one where they're about to kiss and then the prince goes, okay.
Dead.
Yes,
Yes?
I was. I'm not now, so why does it matter? I was trying to reach the fertile grounds to see if...
And you died?
Yes. The fertile grounds had failed even before my father split the tree.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
The tree didn't matter. My father had already broken the lock that held Araman. He broke it to bring me back. He'd never have done this. It was the grief. He was...
I wonder how much further ahead I'd be if I'd spent like 10 minutes practicing
We can't...
before the run, like third fight skip and temple door clip. Possibly even further behind, because we all know those first try things where you do a lot better
You're not getting out.
on the first attempt after getting back on a D-Rust run. They look at each other's ass. Do you mean the one where Elika looks at the prince's ass? Because I don't know if he reciprocates. But he might. Don't quote me on that. The one where he says, I can feel you looking. The phone can piss off. Yeah, I did take the plates in any percent order. There's actually a reason we do them in that order in any percent. I mean, blue plate aside. Oh fuck, there's a fight here. I don't remember how to do this. Oh yeah, I'll have to improvise all the fights. Oh, there's nothing to remember actually, because the health values won't be the same, because this is not an any percent run. But yeah, I mean, aside from the blue plate, which I have to take last in any percent, there's a reason we take them in that order in any percent as well. And that is that it's just the fastest. You spawn next to those plates. And so you take those. Yep, that's what you have to do. But look, we're 21 minutes into the run and we basically haven't done anything yet.
Wait.
Yeah, maybe it's different. GMP. But it wouldn't be more than like 2 seconds of difference. It certainly doesn't matter all that much with my rusty ass.
Can this day get any worse?
They're the corrupted, Araman's chosen few. They ruled here 1,000 years ago.
That thing we saw, the darkness, that was...
That was Araman.
There you go. Too easy.
Nice auto aim. Thank you for your help. Fuck off. I'm so shit at this game now. Okay, I remembered how to do this. Also, I remembered during one of the cutscenes that I was supposed to solve a 4x4 Rubik's Cube there. Sorry GMP, I forgot. Well, I don't think I had any requests for that. But, yeah, I just remembered that. I don't know why I apologize to GMP specifically.
Devastation is more than the work of
I should have spammed forward. That's fine.
Battle with Ahriman this
You can buffer a jump out of this cutscene if you spam jump as you walk in, but that's okay.
Let me guess. He's standing on the fertile ground.
Yes.
Hang on, I'll read that comment in a bit, Yaka. Oh right, I need to remember how to do this fucking shit as well. Okay, you can do that without taking fucking 8 steps and just walking forward, but I didn't feel comfortable with that. Do you remember our race with the racer where you got stuck at Russell and later on... Yeah, I remember when... and he was saying, the bird is retarded! Okay, let's do this. Actually, I used to do this, didn't I? Alright. What have we got? Hopefully I don't drop the cube on my controller like I once did. Okay, I'm just trying to make it visible on the camera. He might have said the bird is stuck, but I'm fairly sure he also said the bird is retarded. Eraser is just so funny when something like that happens. Like when something bad happens in a run. I mean, everyone has their own kind of funny things they do when bad things happen to them in runs. Like, Toka will say the word okay and funny. Toka basically invented positive vibes by playing SOTACNMG. And Pharaoh is annoying him so much that he invented the concept of positive vibes to cope. So I'm fairly sure Dreb doesn't do this in world record. And while this doesn't save all that much time in hacked percent, we do very easily get to skip the City of Light cutscene by doing this. And I'm not sure, I doubt Dreb skipped the City of Light cutscene. Because the other skip is very difficult. Like, very difficult. So, in theory, I should be winning like a minute or a minute and a half over Drep here. Which is hard to estimate because we're doing a different route anyway, but still, we do both have to kill the warrior. Okay, nearly done. I'm so paranoid that I'll kill the run to dropping the Rubik's Cube like I once did. Alright. I can show it off like this. All sides have been shown. Let's go back to the face cam. Oh. Cool. I took a bit of time there because I just wasn't 100% confident about the timing of when I should stand up and so on. Okay, I think I go back here and then I parry him. And I think I like walked back and forth or something so that he wouldn't get stuck. Let's try not to mess up the parry.
That was 1,000 years ago. Your fight is finished. The people have gone.
Okay. Excuse my clicking. What's it called when you do that? Yeah, I'm pretty good at mashing with my right hand. T2T got me good at that actually. Not just T2T, but it was like primarily the game I played as a kid that required you to be good at mashing, and I remember I used to struggle in the beginning, and then I just learned how to like do very fast movement with my right hand while holding the mouse with my left. Oh yeah, I can glitch the thing here. I'm sure there are people who can mash faster than me, but I'm fairly happy with my ability to mash. I can't mash for shit with my left hand though. I think everyone, I think that's the point though. Like, the game makes it look like you're failing. Is it still possible to lose the mash battle once she starts winning over? Like if she starts winning over and you just stopped mashing at that exact point, would you lose? Or is it just like, that's it, you're entering the cutscene now? So I'll manually split when we finish the run. Oh yeah, I have 1,025 seeds now. Which is possible without cheating if you use dupe glitch.
I told you not to hesitate.
He saved us.
He tried to kill us and we got lucky. Don't let our luck run out. It's all right. We got away. Okay, I might have exaggerated the getting away bit. He tried to kill us, and if we don't move, he'll succeed.
I don't know, like, I don't remember the optimal movement anymore. I do know you can do this. And we have to watch the cutscene that's coming up. I do know that. Shoutouts to Brim, by the way. Huge shoutouts to Brim for finding out that you have to watch the cutscene here. Not that I... For fuck's sake. Not that I know how to... Um. Uh, um. Help. 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 What do I do? Um. Wait, let me try something. Mm. Where the fuck am I? I should explore, but I wanna continue the run. No, there's no. I don't think there's. Why is it even loaded? What the fuck? Oh, the run is dead. What the fuck? I don't think I know how to do tempo door clip with a corruption here. Imagine Ahriman early. Yeah, I don't think there's anything interesting here.
I'm here.
And I think the area is fully loaded. I wanna fucking explore that because it's always around that area that I mean this is the first time that this glitch has happened to me. But other people have reported it to happen around that area as well, and it's only been around that area to my knowledge. Maybe Sam can weigh in on this more because he's done this a few times. I want to find out how to do this consistently. Yeah, the area is fully loaded. And I can't believe I did the fucking ledge warp first try. Did you fucking see that? I did the ledge warp first try, and then the other area wasn't loaded. Too far into the airwalk? What airwalk? Blueless Warrior airwalk? But it happened to Sam before Blueless Warrior airwalk was discovered. Anyway, I have to go back there to trigger the cutscene, otherwise I can't finish the run. So do I have to... Okay, I think I can do this from the airwalk still. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be sub-estimate. But, like, can you blame me? I still had a chance before this happened. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I remember Sam doing that long before Blueless Warrior Airwalk was found. Before I even started running this game, he did that on stream. It was around SpeedCon 2018. Back when he ran it at that marathon. I believe Sam said he has footage of it happening to him. So I'd love to, if we can get like 3 examples, maybe we can analyze it and figure out how the fuck to recreate it. And then once we do, I mean, this is a If we can figure out how it works and how the game decides where to death warp you, then that could be extremely powerful. I don't think we'd be able to pull off like Concubine Blueless or anything crazy like that. Because I suspect that the death warp can only take you to a place that you've already been. But something extremely interesting is that it also loads the place where you go, and that can't happen with anything else. Like you can't do a ledge warp and just load the place you're going to. I mean, you can teleport, i.e. fast travel, but obviously that's not always available. Yeah, the temple graphics were just... Well, I don't know why they were like that. They were the plate graphics. I've seen the graphics be buggy in this game quite a lot. So I'm not too surprised by that, but potentially what happened is it took the graphics from the area I was at before I visited the temple, and that was the plate areas. Or the realms, I think we called them. But yeah, at first I was weirded out by that, but eventually I realized the area is loaded completely normally. There was absolutely nothing odd about it. It's just the graphics make it look like, you know, it's worth exploring, but it's not. I mean, it's worth exploring still, but we've done that. Drep has probably done more of that than I have. I'm potentially thinking of doing another run after this one now, because I actually want like a normal run. Alright, let's see. So... Okay, that's fine. I'm fairly sure I can still pull this off. Can I go here? Yeah. Wait, shit. Actually, I should be careful about... Oh my god. I killed myself because I remembered that Sam softlocked there during Pop Runs 5. Please make it stop. Well, yeah, I remember that Sam softlocked in that specific area during Pop Runs 5. No, I'm gonna finish this. Maybe I can still beat Sam's time. How do I... Okay. Because I'm not sure if I can... Oh yeah, I never tried saving and quitting. Should I try it now? I don't think it will get me back. Fuck, I shouldn't have done that. No, after I sort out this meme, it should be fine. Like, this run was fairly okay up until that point. But yeah, I'm not confident that I can salvage the airwalk without softlocking, because I remember that Sam softlocked during Pop Runs 5, which is why I panicked and jumped back then. So instead, what I'll do is I'll try going there without doing that. God knows how to do this though. Oh, you've. Oh, okay. Well, how the fuck do I get back to normal? Okay, let's save and quit. It happened to you when learning the run? I'm not sure if... Oh, there was an autosave. Well, I should have just taken that. For fuck's sake. That would have saved me so much time. Okay, this takes me back to the temple. Let's just load the autosave. Loading the autosave is perfectly valid. It was generated during this run. Why didn't I think of that?
He tried to kill us. And if we don't move, he'll succeed.
I think this is like the most cursed 2K8 run that has ever existed, isn't it? Like, if I finish it, that is. I can't remember Sam's situation precisely, so I can't really comment on it. I don't think anyone ever death warped to the temple. But like I said, I have a strong suspicion that it can only death warp you to a place that you've already been in. Now that I think about it, perhaps it teleports you or it death warps you.
Will the fertile ground still be there? With the state of the city.
It's still there. I can feel it.
I don't know why that cutscene was there. Anyway. Oh, it's because I have the blue plate. Right. What was I saying? Maybe it teleports you to... Like, maybe the game keeps track of how many different grounds you've stood on, and it teleports you a certain number of grounds back. I fucked this up. Yeah. That would explain why when other people tried it, like Sam, he died like much further on, and it teleported him back to the warrior area. Whereas for me... Ah, for fuck's sake.
What can you see?
I think No, I'm fairly sure I can just walk up. Ah, whatever. No, it gives me time to explain what I'm saying now. So when Sam did it... Oh, and it happened to Vin as well, didn't it? Yeah, they both died later on, and then they got taken to City of Light or somewhere around that area. Whereas I barely touched any grounds before I died. And I did the Blueless Warrior airwalk, so I touched the temple not very long before that. Something extremely curious, though, is that I'm fairly sure I spawned precisely in the middle of the temple. Could that be related to the fact that when you fast travel to the temple, you spawn there? Or... Oh, I don't need to skip the cutscene anymore. Perhaps I should have skipped it. Or... is it just because after acquiring the plates I happened to spawn there and it put me there when I died? I don't know. Alright, GMP. Have a good sleep. Bollocks with Snake? I'll see how much time I still have after the run. If I've got time, I might do another one. I'm not sure if I need... I'm fairly sure I need to do this skip. Yeah, because... So that's one of the disadvantages of having all the plates. You have to watch these cutscenes. Wait. I'm going this way, right? There are skips here. I'll try to remember how to do them. I'm talking about the very things I'm doing now, which is these wall runs. Alright, that should work. Could have been better. Could have landed on top there, but that's okay. Oh, that was shit. Right, there's a skip here. Okay. I only remembered that there's a thing you do here when I got here. Oh, fuck. Shit. Alright. Nah, fuck it. I can't remember how to do it anyway. Yeah, there's another skip there that saves you 5 seconds. Or something like that. Or like 10 seconds. But, whatever. I don't remember where to, like, get the ledge storage. We'll just take the blue plate. But with that skip we would do a ledge warp there. And then I don't remember which frame of the ledge warp to interrupt either. So, that's fine. I'm just not gonna do it. I need to relearn all this shit for pop runs though. It's a good thing I did this blind run, because it still gives me an idea of all the things I need to relearn for pop runs. Like a year ago I knew all of this. But yeah, I'm very interested in analyzing what the runs with the death warps have in common. Fucking bitch. And then eventually, of course, I'll watch Dreps run. And, you know, come up with a proper route and everything. Okay. And route the fights. Fucking hell, I have a lot of work to do before pop runs. And I still have to learn the fucking blindfolded run. And I have to practice TFK. All of that while going to work and studying. That's in the next week. Fuck me. Don't. Loud noises. How the fuck do I do this? I think I go like that. Oh, I'm supposed to press C. I forgot. No, for fuck off.
The next floor is the last one.
Then we'll have her cornered.
So if I remember correctly, there was like a mini meme about entering the temple sub 2, which would imply that there's roughly a sort of 18-minute gap between entering the temple and finishing the run.
Get out. Silence speaks volumes.
Just gives me an idea, I suppose, of, well, let's just say it's 20 minutes. So in order to get world record, which is obviously impossible at this point, I would have to get to the temple by roughly 1:10, maybe 1:13 or something. Which is in 25 minutes from now. No, that's not. It's 15 minutes from now, excuse me. Or more like 16, 17 minutes from now, which is, again, not gonna happen. Sub-estimate would make that 25 minutes. Honestly, it's hard to estimate. But I don't think so. Like, all these bosses are full of cutscenes and stuff. So gameplay-wise, there's not that much going on, but there's a lot of like traveling between different places on the map and cutscenes and all that. So
I knew you'd save me.
What if I'd fallen unconscious again?
probably not sub-estimate, but then again, this is a blind derust run with the worst things that could possibly have happened in a run. So I'm fairly confident with the estimate. But still, I want to show off a proper run, not just one that's underestimate. So I want to, if I find the time, I want to relearn this properly. I don't see any reason why we would kill the hunter first, though, like Drep does. I mean, maybe it would make a bit more sense if Blueless Warrior Airwalk didn't exist. But Blueless Warrior Airwalk just makes Warrior so much comfier to do. So... oh wait. So... oh, for fuck's sake. I remember this happening. Just remembering all these things that pissed me off once upon a time when I was running any percent, and I learned to avoid them, but obviously I've forgotten. Oh, and good to know that the fucking curse is broken. I'm not death warping anymore. It's probably saving and quitting that's done that. Alright, Snake, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your functions. Maybe it's not functions. Ah. That's fine. I know that this can happen. It's not a biggie.
Spire of dreams.
Yeah? Me hoping
I'm sorry, Toka, I've not read your message yet, but I just read like a few words and it's just cracked me up already.
Well, I had time for that. The fertile ground at the top. We can
Um,
use that to
hello to you too.
where a mechanism will allow us to go further.
Takes me back to the good old days. Hey, Hero. I'm trying to read Toka's message. Hang on. Mappings between Hausdorff topological spaces. I hope. Also, that's a response to something that I said, presumably. It's too late now. I don't know what that's referring to anymore, but I'm not so sure that I was referring to mappings between Hausdorff topological spaces. Hello to you too, Robbie. Oh, and nice double jump here. I remembered this. Yeah, I guess I can close my eyes. Though if I close my eyes, everyone will accuse me of cheating. So what I was actually thinking for my actual blindfolded run is I'll put on a hat over my eyes. This run is extremely cursed for anyone who's just arrived. After I killed the warrior, I died, and then when I died, the game teleported me to the temple.
No one has been inside this place for 10
So I needed to go all the way back to the warrior, and then I did. And then I accidentally died again, and it teleported me back to the temple again.
Let's go.
So, yeah, that happened. Things are alright. I'm busy, and it's gonna be hard to fit in learning this and my windmills run and practicing TFK and working and studying in the next week, but I'll try my best. What about yourself, Robbie? Haven't spoken to you in a while. Oh, right, there's a thing you can do here to like skip a cutscene. I can't remember how to do it. Hacked percent is where we use cheat engine to give ourselves light seeds so that we don't have to collect any light seeds. We just have them straight away. Exactly, TFK. At least I won't have to practice TFK too much. And my estimate is quite lenient, so it should be fine. To be fair, all of my estimates are quite lenient, with the exception of the windmills run. I think I'm going the right way. Hopefully I'm going the right way. It's been like a year since I've done this shit. The windmills run, I actually put an estimate of 15 minutes at first, but then I realized I might not be able to do it that quickly, even in like a good run, let alone in a marathon setting. So I put 20 minutes.
The other power plates. After we
I can't promise I won't be on overestimate, but I mean, if I'm overestimate by like 2 minutes, it's not a huge deal. I do this here, don't I? Oh, you started a new job as full stack dev. That sounds fucking sick, dude. I hope you enjoy that. Oh, I don't even have to press R here, do I? Oh yeah, and this game has elevator skip, which we're about to do. I know there's a better way to get up there, but I don't remember how. Shit. Alright, prepare for elevator skip. It's almost as hard as the SOT one. You come here and then you press jump and then you mash jump. Oh. Unironically, I've died here many times in runs though. Why wouldn't you? So the way it works, if I remember correctly, Robbie, and if I understood correctly what you're referring to, is the cutscene just before I did elevator skip is needed in order to load this fight. And in order to load the cutscene, we need to trigger all 4 of the rings. So we can throw him off here. Okay, good. I've done that correctly. And so, I mentioned this at the start of the stream, but I'll mention it again because I'm here. I know that in a hacked percent run we wouldn't heal Heaven's Stare, but this is a blind run and I don't know how to get through that. Right, that's what you're talking about, Robbie. I see. Yeah, so I've just responded to that. This is a blind run. I was curious what time I could get with a blind run. Because I'm fairly sure I could get overestimate, but then with the memes that I talked about earlier, I probably won't. Because I had to go to the Warrior's Fortress like 3 times. This exists. I can't remember how to do it. Wait, how do I do this? Oh, I think I move over like that, don't I? Oh, and then it's like that. Okay, wait, I'll get this. There we are. I was just facing the wrong direction. Alright. Yeah, I do know that, Robbie. I'm looking forward to doing that during the marathon. I mean, perhaps it would be safer to, in the marathon, just not do that, but I don't want to do a cop-out like that. But yeah, the biggest problem with the softlock is not just that you can't touch any ledge. Like, if we did the route that I'm doing now and you couldn't touch any ledge from healing Heaven's Stare onwards, it would be easy. Or it would be easier. I'm fairly sure that when it's not healed, you have to do like a much more peculiar setup for the Black Gate skip, which makes it harder. Or actually, no, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just that you can't use the normal setup, which I used here. Right, yeah, I think that's it. You can't use the normal setup because you end up grabbing a ledge. Oh god, those exist. Thanks, Robbie.
really are immortal.
Life is not yours to take, but I could give it to you.
Hey, I'm a legend. I'll live forever anyway. Wow, that sounds better in my head than out loud. Your turn.
I should have hit him again. That's fine. But yeah, I have some like uni work and shit to do. So I'm gonna try to get all of it done for the next week, tomorrow.
Pretty scared for an
So I'm probably gonna be working the entire day
don't we?
so that I'm free for the rest of the week to practice for pop runs. I'm still not free, I still go to work, but at least after I get home from work. But yeah, I said I might do another run. Now I'm thinking probably not. Because it's just... Because I realize now that I need quite a lot of practice on this. And I'll need to spend a lot of time. And so it's just better not to waste time doing something that's not going to be particularly productive, which is another run. Realistically, I think what I need to do... Well, first of all, I need to watch the world record, then come up with the best route given modern knowledge. And then... Once I do that, go through the entire run, like slowly practicing everything. And then do 1 or 2 D-Rust runs, and that should be sufficient to get me a good time for pop runs, and for me to be able to show off the run properly in pop runs. And then of course I still have to finish routing and learning the blindfolded run. As a rough progress update, I've routed it up to like the first ledge whoop that we do.
Stay away from the edge.
So basically I've not even gotten to the fight.
Well, you told him. Yeah.
But when I first got the idea, before submitting, I made sure I routed the first skip that we do, which is that very precise jump as soon as we enter the kind of inside section of windmills. So I found a consistent setup for that I can do blindfolded, and that was enough to convince me that I can do the whole run blindfolded, and so I submitted. But I've not made a whole lot of progress beyond that. So I have to work on a bunch of zips for... Oh right, you're doing reverse boss order. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I have no idea what it's gonna look like. Honestly, there are just so many cool runs, this pop runs. I'm really looking forward to it. I took out a holiday on the Saturday just to make sure I don't miss anything. Because usually I work Saturdays. And Friday, the event starts after work anyway, so it's not a problem. Let's collect some light seeds. So, if I were on pace with world record, I would be, I think, in the realm area before entering the temple now. Oh, and as another side note, with the route that I'm doing now, I think the fastest way to do this after I kill the hunter will be to run back here. I'm not sure if I have to kill this guy. I can't remember anymore. Will be to run back here and teleport to the temple. Which is what we used to do in any percent before Blueless Warrior Airwalk existed. Ah, shit.
Hello? Anybody home?
Do you think it's a good
See, all these little cutscenes used to be in the any percent run as well.
Souls, but even
And then, quite conveniently, when we found Blueless Warrior Airwalk, and this was completely coincidental, like we didn't go out of our way to get rid of these cutscenes, but it swapped the plate order very conveniently such that pretty much all of these little cutscenes disappeared. But obviously in hacked percent we do have to watch them. When we get around here in any percent, it's a very interesting route, because upon first sight it may look extremely inefficient. We go to Heaven's Stair, we kill the alchemist,
we're entering the
and then we go kill the hunter, and then we go back to Heaven's Stair and do some more seed collecting there. And you'd think, wouldn't it make more sense to just collect the seeds when you're in Heaven's Stair the first time round? But actually no. Also, I forgot that you're supposed to jump as late as possible on that pole where I died. Also, you can skip this guy. Let me try it. Yep. Nice. Okay, that was very fast given this is a D-Rust run. Okay, time to remember how to do Hunter Last Skip 2. If you're wondering why I'm saying 2, it's because you can skip the first bit, this first plate section that I'm on now, which is getting to Hunter Last Skip 2 in the first place. But it's very difficult, and I never did it in runs. Right. I don't really remember the setup. I mean, I kind of do. Okay, I do. Muscle memory kicked in. Oh, no, 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 don't do that. Okay, that's okay. No biggie. It's quite hard to get this correct because the beam there drags you in. And obviously you can't see anything.
You still have a chance. You can still leave.
What I was referring to, Robbie, when I said I kind of do, was the setup before the pixel perfect alignment. Which is ironically the bit that I wasn't sure I remembered correctly. The pixel perfect alignment I've done so many times that I actually do remember quite well. But I can see how that was funny if you didn't read my mind. Ah, fantastic. Because I remember I messed around with a few different things, like whether I should reset the camera or not, and so on. And I can't remember what I ended up deciding on. I like how my muscle memory is still there for that. Like that mashing that I just did. Completely brainless. It's just there. It's a good feeling. Obviously that's not the case everywhere anymore. But it's still a good feeling to find it in some places.
Looks like you've run out of places to hide.
Okay, so I think we're looking at like 145 or so. Which is, even with all the memes, almost sub-estimate. So honestly, the estimate I probably could have put as like 130. But I've never done a run. I wanted to err on the side of caution.
We better get out of here.
$2K8 is embedded in your head. Let's try this skip. I don't really remember how to do it, but I did it. I skipped the cutscene. That's one that I actually struggled on. I mean, I did skip the cutscene there, but I did get that very slow landing. So back when I was grinding any percent, I would have considered that a failure. Can I get this? Nice. But obviously for now it's good enough. But I remember I spent a lot of time trying to get good at that. Oh, I don't know why I didn't double jump. Alright, there's another skip that you can do here, but Right, you can go straight to the ring, I think. But I can't remember how to do that. God, there's so much stuff that I need to remember. It's kind of weird not knowing these things, because I used to know them. I think I can teleport. Okay, nice. I got the correct direction as I teleported in. So yeah, I think I'm looking at... Let's try for sub 145. Oh yeah, and I'm definitely going for the 2 blue plate skips here. That didn't save any time. This one is actually quite... I mean, they're both quite tough, honestly. And it's at the very end of the run, which is brutal. And the second one is a run killer as well. But I'll try it. The reason why... Well, the main reason why these are so difficult... Alright, I used to do this on controller. The main reason why these are so difficult is because the walls don't have any constant textures. They're always moving. So you can't rely on a visual cue to do these. And both of them have quite precise timing as well. The reason I use a controller here is because to do the second skip, you have to hold the right direction and mash Elika, which is quite awkward to do on a keyboard. Like, imagine holding D and at the same time trying to mash E. Usually I press both of those buttons with my index finger. Obviously, if I have to press both of them at the same time, I'll have to use something else like my middle finger, and that's just very awkward, especially if you have to mash Elika. And on controller, it's just a lot more natural. I think I got it. Yeah, nice. So I rely on an auditory cue there nowadays. Which is when the prince wall runs, when he grinds his gauntlet against the wall, you can hear grinding noises, and I try to jump on the second grind. I don't remember any of the cheeky jumps around here.
Let us live. Let us free. There is no reason to fear. I only wanted you to live.
You took my life. You twisted everything I lived for.
So, yeah, I'm definitely not gonna go for another run, even though I kind of wanted to. But now I'm looking at the time. By 8:30 I want to be asleep so that I can wake up at 4 AM tomorrow and crack on with the uni shit that I need to do for the next week. Alright, and Snake is running Epilogue. I'm looking forward to that. It would be nice to see another runner other than me run this game in pop runs, because, I mean, that hasn't happened since like 2018. Well, I mean, me and Sam raced, but okay, I didn't mean this as an insult to Sam. I was just gonna say, but I wasn't able to watch the race because I was the one racing him. But then the insult just kind of entered my head, which is that he didn't finish the run. Right, controller at the ready. I don't know if you can just mash like this here. We'll find out. Evidently not.
I hope this thing holds out. Here goes.
I think this is okay, yeah. That's good. I did a cheeky jump. I think there's another one here. Yeah. God, the PTSD of doing this on a world record pace run. Because it's so scary. Like, you're on world record pace. You want to push for those last few seconds. Especially if you're on a good run. You really want to push. Squeeze those last few seconds out of your run. But the more you risk it, the greater the chances you'll kill everything you've worked for. Like here. That jump is fucking brutal. I couldn't remember when to stop mashing there. But you really... Like, it's not hard, but in order to go fast, you really, really need to know what you're doing. Because some of the vines, like, where the actual vine is and where the texture is, don't line up perfectly, and you need to know about those. In order to go as fast as possible, that is. Hey Arif, Prince of Persia is a good game, I agree.
Push back the darkness.
Alright, and then when you wait on these, obviously you can start moving. You want to start moving as early as possible, but you know, then you risk moving too early and losing very many Tims. This is why if you wanna grind for like a solid time, you cannot neglect even the smallest details in the run, because they will fuck you up. Like if, even just looking at this section, sure, nothing here is hard, but if you don't know what you're doing, you can fuck up. And let's say each of these cheeky jumps has like a 10% chance of fucking up. Well, across 10 jumps, you've got a, what is that, like a 63% chance of fucking up. So you just can't take that risk. You need to practice and practice and practice everything. Fucking everything. And that's how you get your dream run, which I never did. Perhaps I'll come back to it someday. But I was not happy with where I left off. the 218 or whatever. I wanted to get like 215, but honestly, it's possible that I would have discovered more things and done even better, as I did countless times. So the final split, it's another 9 minutes from here basically, so this will be 143. Yeah, estimate could definitely go down, but oh well, I'll finish under estimate. Not a biggie.
We did it!
Elika, we did it. So it's funny, the reason I decided to stream today is because I was doing a presentation with a group for my uni. It was some fucking boring presentation about, like, what was it even on? See, that's how boring it was. I did it today and I've already forgotten. I was on how certain technologies can be harmful to the environment and to society, and how to solve the issue. I mean, maybe it's not that boring of a topic, but just doing it for a uni presentation where, you know, no one's really doing it properly is fucking boring. Anyway, so I was doing that and it was online that we had to do it. And so I kind of thought, oh, well, I'm basically streaming doing this presentation. Maybe I should stream today. And that's kind of how I decided to stream today. But yeah, so interesting. It's gonna be interesting to explore. I think Drep killed the hunter first, but I don't see any reason why, given the existence of Blueless Warrior Airwalk, we would do the hunter first rather than the warrior. I'll have to look into it because Blueless Warrior Airwalk technically doesn't save any time here. If you do City of Light cutscene skip, and that is the fast variant, and it saves like 10 seconds if you do the slow variant. So yes, Blueless Warrior Airwalk doesn't save any time, but the question is, does not doing it and doing the other route actually, is it actually faster, like significantly? Because Blueless Warrior Airwalk is just so comfy. It's the easiest way to skip City of Light cutscene. And no, Robbie, I don't think Drep did act after that was found. So I strongly suspect that BWA is the way to go. But I can't be conclusive about that at this very moment. Alright, then there's walk skip at the end too. I loaded the wrong auto splitter, by the way, that's why I'm skipping all the splits. I threw some quick code together with the existing splits that we had. Just basically I deleted most of them, and then the ones I left, I swapped them around a bit to fit the route that I was gonna do. And then like a donut, I believe the reason it doesn't work is because I loaded the any % auto splitter anyway, and not the one that I edited. That's an interesting thought. But I'd much rather do Blueless Warrior Airwalk, I think. I'm not sure. I'll need to think about that. Realistically, there are only two ways to go. There's route A and route B. It's not like, you know, if you're routing all seeds or something, there are like 1,000 different potential routes and you can't possibly test them all. Here, at least in theory, it's not too much of a hassle to simply time both routes. And it would take everything into consideration, every cutscene you hit along the way, because you'd go in different directions. Oh, fantastic. I think you can actually do this. I can't remember who found this, but I'm fairly sure this is faster. Maybe it was GMP or someone, I don't know. But yeah, it's only two routes to test. So potentially it could be worth just timing them. But maybe once I start investigating it, I'll see something obvious that makes one route quite objectively better than the other. And in that case, I don't even need to test them very precisely. Because even if one route saves, say, 10 seconds because we don't have to watch some cutscenes, it's still not going to be worth it at that point. But like I said, needs further investigating. Oh, that was interesting. I skipped the cutscene somehow. Well, I mean, I didn't really skip it. I just skipped the visual bit of the cutscene. Ah, fantastic. I forgot to do walks. No, I'm going back. I forgot that it exists. I was thinking about like all the uni work that I have to do tomorrow, and I completely forgot that there's a skip here. He does go back to running eventually. I can't remember how far back you have to go. There we are. Obviously not worth it in the run. Okay. Oh no, he's walking again. Oh, for fuck's sake. Honestly, Hacked Percent doesn't have a whole lot of tech. I mean, it's got some. Like, we still do third fight skip, which is effectively barrier skip. And temple door clip. But it doesn't have any, like, ledge warps or anything like that. It's a fairly mundane run. I think one of the most interesting thing about any percent is the first 45 minutes of the run, when you're collecting seeds without double jump, because there's just tech everywhere, because you're not supposed to collect the seeds without double jump. I'll split manually. But maybe I'm just too used to any percent. I think any percent is such an interesting route that I'm kind of being unfair when I compare it to anything else. Because even though hacked percent might be interesting, if I compare it to any percent, it might come off as mundane. Whereas if any percent didn't exist, I would probably, or rather, if let's say if barrier skip didn't exist, I would probably consider hacked percent a lot more interesting. But most of this run is the same as any percent, to be honest. The game crashed at Samobam.